This is Tom's Believe and Run.
It's Robbe.
And we're talking to Brian from Altra. Altra is one of the only shoe companies that's dedicated to the balanced or zero drop, as you might know it, shoe lines. So you're not going to see any drops here. You're just going to see balanced shoes. Alright, so we're talking about a shoe that looks pretty exciting here. Just from touching it, Brian, I sense supercritical film.
Oh, very much so. Yeah. Very much so. So I think what we're really excited about this shoe is, as we go into this category of this high-end racing shoe, is that we wanted to do it our way, and I think that we did. You know, we really start with the super lightweight EGO Pro, which we are introducing. We've always had EGO, and now we're going to a Pro version. So this version is going to be incredibly light and highly responsive. Okay, the shoe, like I said, just weighs almost nothing. You have 34 millimeters of stack height there too, which is amazing. Okay, so you're looking at a high cushion, high stack height, and then for the first time, Altra is using carbon in the shoe. So
how does that work with a zero drop shoe? Because usually you want a little bit of lean on it to get that the most out of it.
So we do have a little bit more of a rockered toe on it, and the carbon plate doesn't start back here. Okay. The carbon plate starts here. A lot of that propulsion is really going to be coming up at the forefoot, right? So you know, so the carbon plate is a 3/4 carbon plate. Okay. Again, we have a little bit more of that rockered toe, and then we also have flex screws in that carbon plate to maximize that flexibility and then the propulsion that really helps you flow forward. And so we're using this critical foam EGO Pro along with a grooved carbon forefoot plate, midfoot to forefoot carbon plate, and the shoe is incredibly fast.
By grooved carbon plate, can you explain that a little bit more?
Yeah, so again, the carbon plate is just going to have flex grooves kind of built into it.
So
right?
it's similar to the same pattern on the
Yeah, similar, but it's just more on the outside, so it really kind of propels you off of your big and little toe there to help propel you forward.
Now, I see you're using Carbitex carbon, which is known for its
unidirectional,
stiff in one direction, flexible in the other.
That's correct. So it's a one-directional flex on that. So again, that's allowing you to move and to flex, but also then to propel you forward.
Cool. Awesome. Does this, by having such a exaggerated toe spring, does that shift anything for the people that are looking for that zero drop? Does it take away from?
I think it's just going to add to the speed, right? So for us, obviously, this is on our slim foot-shaped fit. So we have 3 different fits within Altra. So this is going to be our less volume, a little bit more snug than traditional. Right. But again, it still is foot-shaped, and it is obviously balanced cushion, right? And that's our thing, is it's balanced, but it's still, I mean, 34 millimeters of cushion there. And so very natural in the stride, but also very, you know, responsive and propulsive as you move forward.
Now, is this what your athletes have been running in lately?
CalNef, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe some of our, maybe you've seen Zach Bitter, USATF national champion, testing the shoe, and a few, CalNef and a few others have been testing this for well over a year. We have a whole testing lab now. It's part of our we're calling it our Project 275. So when Golden and I started the brand, Golden would put the shoes in the toaster oven at 275 degrees. So this is our innovation laboratory that we have been developing. We've developed several amazing shoes there. This is going to be our flagship.
When we were watching the Marathon Project, I swear I thought I was going to get a sneak peek of this shoe on CalNef, but he didn't wear it for that, did he?
No.
And he still ran at, what, 225 too? Marathon.
So when will this be coming out then?
This is going to be coming out on March 15th.
Okay. And price point?
$230.
Okay. Gotcha.
So we're using premium everything across the board. This is the best of the best.
All right. So thanks for talking to us about the shoe. We're excited to see it come out.
What's the name, Robbe?
The Altra Vanish
C.
Okay.
Vanish C. And if you want to transition really quick, we have the Vanish T coming out 2 months later.
Okay.
So carbon, and then what's the T stand for?
Tempo.
Alright.
Non-carbon. So same foam, incredibly lightweight package, a little bit more padding, right, through the heel and the fourth and the midfoot, but still incredibly lightweight. This one comes in at $180 versus $230. So carbon, non-carbon.
Right. So who's going to go for this shoe? What consumer is going for this one, you think?
I think this is someone who might be the price point might scare them away, but also someone. I mean, this foam doesn't last quite as long. So if you're going to use this on race day, how are you going to prepare for it. So this is more of that tempo run, right? So your speed workouts, your tempo days where you want to get used to that fit and feel, but you don't want to wear out that foam because it's not going to last as long as maybe a Paradigm or a Touring, right? And so this is going to be kind of a 1-2 punch. And again, this is still a very racing fast shoe, but some of them might just want a little bit more padding in the heel collar and not kind of pay that premium price point.
And when you say the foam doesn't hold up as long as maybe a traditional EVA, how long, like what's the mileage you think someone gets
We're going to
out of
kind of get you about 150 to 200 miles.
And what would you, one more thing, what was the weight on this again? Do you know off the top of your head?
I've got to look it up, but it's around 8 ounces.
All right, we'll put it in the description.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Cool.
All right, that's exciting.
So,
thanks.
is that okay that I grabbed that one?
Yeah,
real
Vanish
fast?
T, Vanish C.
Vanish T, Vanish C.
I like
All right,
it.
got it.
All right.